a Tuesday morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Early Show. I'm Maggie Rodriguez with Harry Smith, and we have an Early Show exclusive this morning. I love it when Simon Cowell is wrong. Isn't it great? Ayla Brown was on American Idol a couple of seasons ago. She made it pretty far, but Simon didn't believe in her. But boy, are things going her way now. Her new CD comes out today. She is here this morning to perform that. And also, hi, Ayla.
Hi.
Talk about that moment, Dave. Even though her dad said she's available, she's 21.
There is a serious exemption as far as TV weathermen are concerned.
Can't wait to ask her about that moment also.
Also, you're going to meet a woman who shattered the gender barrier. Have you heard about this story?
Yeah.
Kelly Kulick from New Jersey knocked down all the guys on Sunday and won the PBA Tournament of Champions. She kicked some butt. We're going to talk to her about her historic victory.
Also ahead are Tiger and Elin Woods trying to patch things up. We have reports that she visited him at sex rehab, spent a while there. We'll talk about what that treatment may have consisted of.
But first, Erica Hill is at the news desk. Good morning, Erica.
Good morning again, guys. The government's bailout of insurance giant AIG under intense scrutiny this morning. The chief investigator for the Troubled Asset Relief Program launching 2 new probes. One of them involves AIG's payout to banks. Emails from the New York Fed instruct AIG to withhold details of the deals. Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner was running the New York Fed during that 2008 bailout. So some questions there. That second investigation also involves public disclosure and whether the Fed withheld any documents when AIG was audited. A powerful explosion rocking the capital of Afghanistan this morning. Preliminary reports indicate the blast was set off near a U.S. military base, Camp Phoenix. It was apparently a suicide car bomb targeting a U.S. military convoy. The Interior Ministry says at least 5 civilians were wounded. Reuters is reporting there are foreign military casualties as well. And Lebanese officials this morning saying the pilot of that Ethiopian jet that crashed on Monday was actually flying in the wrong direction. All 90 people on board died when the 737 crashed into the sea just after takeoff. Officials say the pilot flew in the opposite direction than directed by the control tower and also made a very fast and strange turn before going down. As Congress prepares to debate a budget proposal to eliminate federal funding for abstinence-only sex ed programs, the teen pregnancy rate, we're learning, has jumped for the first time since 1990. According to a new report, the pregnancy rate in 2006 among 15 to 19-year-olds was up 3%. The abortion rate in that same period rose 1%. It was the first increases in more than a decade. And actor Pernell Roberts has died. You may know him from Bonanza, TV's long-running Western, where he played the oldest son, Adam Cartwright. He later went on to star in the series Trapper John, MD. Pernell Roberts died on Sunday of cancer at his California home. He was 81 years old. Katie Kirk now with a preview of tonight's CBS Evening News.
Are we any safer after 9/11? We'll tell you where the next militants are training and how prepared this country is to deal with them. Where America stands on terrorism tonight, only on the CBS Evening News. Now back to the Early Show.
Thanks, Dave Price. Joining us now with another check of the weather at this hour.
What would you like to know?
What would I like to know? I want to know what
you?
my day's going to be like, because yesterday wasn't so bad.
You're going to have a great day, Erica Hill.
I am, because I'm here with you, Dave Price.
Any more saccharine, any?
Prince. It was 1 week ago today that Scott Brown was a little-known Massachusetts state senator who suddenly made worldwide headlines by winning Ted Kennedy's former Senate seat. In his victory speech, he made his daughters famous, too.
Just in case anybody who's watching throughout the country, yes, they're both available. No. Only kidding. Only kidding. Ariana definitely is not available, but Ayla is.
As it turns out, many of us had already heard of Ayla. She was on season 5 of American Idol and is releasing her second CD this morning. Ayla, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning.
Congrats
Thanks for having
on the
me.
CD. Our pleasure. So I hear you're available.
I am. Even right now, I'm blushing a little
You
bit.
still blush.
Yes.
Everybody's dying to know what you were thinking at that moment.
To be honest, it was a very funny moment in our family because for people who know my dad, he's definitely like that. But on national television, none of us were expecting it. And I was looking at the prompter the whole time, and none of that was on script. And neither was the comment about Doug Flutie being on stage. And he was just like, I'm just honored to be on the stage with Doug Flutie. And then he like throws a touchdown pass, and we're like, that is so my dad. We're finally seeing his true colors.
So what was the conversation like off stage with Dad after that comment? Did you give him a hard time?
You know what? I didn't really see him until the next morning, and then I got rushed by a couple reporters, and they're like, what did you think of the comment? I didn't realize how big of a story it became, and it kind of made me laugh in a way because he does that to Ariana and myself often, but always in such a good-hearted way, and we always just joke around about it afterwards, so.
Did it lead to lots of date offers?
It did.
What, on Facebook,
on
email?
Facebook, email, contacting through the website, through my parents also, which I find was pretty interesting. Someone wrote an email to my mom at work and was like, I never usually do this, but I'm scared it will get lost in the hundreds of emails Ayla's receiving, so if you could pass this on to her.
Has it led to a love connection?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No, I'm still looking and waiting it out. I want to give it time.
So a lot of people say you had a little something to do with your dad's victory because you were out there on the trail with him. In fact, the local papers in Boston were calling you Daddy's pit bull.
Yeah.
Do you think you might have a future in politics?
You know what? I leave the politics to my dad. He is amazing at that. Myself, I'm just focusing on basketball right now, finishing up my senior year and graduating. I got to graduate, so and I'm on time to do that. So those are my three main focuses, as well as singing. And politics, I don't think so.
What does your dad say about the fact that he is the first Republican in 30 years to accomplish what he has accomplished?
He's so honored to even hold the seat, and I think people in Massachusetts really got it right with him, and he's been doing a great job. And the campaign was really exciting, and I think the momentum just worked in his favor over the last month or so in the campaign, and that's when my sister and I really got involved and could see just people starting to believe what my dad could do for Massachusetts. It was cool.
And I know that your focus now has shifted to your CD, which comes out today.
Today, yes.
So I guess your dad sort of helped you with that comment, because didn't they move up the CD release date? Here's
the thing that many people don't know, is that we had been recording these songs for the past 4 years, and I've been writing and writing and writing, and we just got it going, and the record company said, let's release it now.
All right, can't wait to hear you perform. Stay tuned for... Welcome back to the Early Show on a Tuesday morning. It is now 8:30. A lovely, little bit chilly day out here in New York, but I like it.
A little cooler than yesterday, but still nice.
We're going to drop off a few degrees every day until the end of the week, and by the end of the week, it's going to be very cold.
Is that true?
I feel like winter again.
Is it true?
Dr. Science has returned.
You can believe anything I say. I'm a weatherman.
Hey, how about
Ayla Brown?
How about Ayla Brown?
She
what an
was
impressive
great.
young lady.
What a delight.
I know, 21 years old,
Yeah.
basketball phenom at BC,
Yeah.
budding pop star, obviously has a knack for politics, as she showed on the trail.
Yes.
And she told me that she's studying broadcast journalism. So I think we should hire
Good for
her.
I think we should add another anchor.
Immediately.
Putting a little plug in. There you go. Why not?
Absolutely.
As we welcome you back to the Early Show this
Oh,
morning.
and by the way, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I just don't want everybody to forget. She's going to perform exclusively from her new CD, which comes out today in just a few minutes.
Thank goodness. Caught that in the nick of time. You've heard of hints from Heloise, no doubt. Well, we've got solutions from Susan. Our consumer correspondent, Susan Copeland, has some quick and easy solutions to getting rid of some of those nasty stains.
Also ahead, the real-life family behind that new movie, Extraordinary Measures. We're going to speak with John Crowley, who raised $100 million for research into the rare disease that threatened the lives of his two children. Such a great story, and I love that we keep featuring it because it's such an important message there as well.
Yep.
Why y'all staring at me?
Because it's your turn.
Well, that was an awkward
You're no
silence.
Ayla Brown.
Quite a...
You told
No,
us what
I'm
was happening
not.
later in the week. What
No,
about
I'm
today,
not.
Dave?
All right, let's go to the weather maps, everyone.